Hey everybody, it's Christian from the American Dev team here, and this is the official Devlog 1 of the game. Now that we've released a demo, I plan on releasing a new devlog and a new update for the demo every week. So let's just get into it and show off what I've changed so far. Arrest, it costs 5 gold. There's also a quest where you have to collect 3 jello. Currently there's a chest where every time you come up here, you can get a little bit of gold or some items or whatever. The shop is still the same. I kind of opened up the area. If you wanted to, you can leave the map right now, but there's just void out there, so it's not really worth your time. I modified the shadow system. I added a bunch of color and lighting effects, and I've created this pseudo 3D effect for the walls. I've also added a system to where when enemies are coming closer and moving to you, currently it's only implemented for the slime, but you can hear them approaching, and if they move when it's not your turn, you can also hear them around the corner. Right. I've also added it to where certain items will heal you if you're damaged, so the slime will heal you 0.2 health, ant legs will heal you 0.3, and salamander tails will heal you 0.4. Alright, I have my 3 jello. There we go, I gave her jello. I can come in for a rust if I needed it. And I've gained a new item, the shield. And with the shield, I can be protected from a single direction and take currently 3 hits. But I might need to change that based off of level or something. So for example, I ready my shield. And you can see on the side I didn't turn red and I didn't take any damage. The thief has a spike strip it can lay down. The archer has a snare, and the wizard has basically the equivalent of a rechargeable explosive magic mine, which is very good for setting up traps for enemies. The mine gets better as you level up, and so does the spike trip, while the snare is as good as it can be, and the shield is still up for if I would like to change that or not. As you can see there, I've added glowing light sources from enemy projectiles, both to make it easier to see and also to add more interesting lighting. There's also the poison system, where every time a snake hits you with a poison attack, it will add an extra turn where you will be poisoned to your counter. Here's the latest addition to the rooms. This is the mana pool. It will heal you as well as regenerate your mana anytime you step into it. It will not regenerate your stamina, however, but it will continuously refill your health and mana slowly whenever you leave and enter it again, if it has the values to do that. And there's the giant snake. I've added a giant snake. There we go. For the giant snake, dealing with it is actually pretty easy. You just need to use an attack and target. If you have an attack that targets multiple body parts or multiple enemies, then by simply using that and hitting multiple parts of it, you'll deal damage across the whole thing. I couldn't easily get back to, well, I couldn't easily get to where the village and the boss room. I was struggling with that, so I decided instead to show you a little bit of the back end I guess what I'm up to. So first I'll show you the boss, well, the boss level, I guess. It has several randomly generated spawners throughout it. It has a few secret rooms that you can pop into with chests. And then it has a walled off area with some chests and a staircase on the outside. And a giant spider spawner. So now let's go into the giant spider script. Well, scene, I guess. So it is a 2x2. It will fire webs at you in any direction you might be facing, and when those webs hit you, it will make it cost twice as much stamina for how many turns you are sticky for, as well as upon killing it, it will split into 4 spiderlings, which you can also find throughout the level. Upon killing it, you can escape down the stairs, and then once you escape, currently, all that's there is simply this layout right here. It's in the dark because it is underground, and there's not much to it right now, so this is just an area that you can get comfortable with if you make it to the end and you feel like you have the time. But otherwise, you can easily just go back up the stairs and restart. As you saw from before, I added a single quest right now, which will unlock the player's trap that I was talking about earlier, as well as adding a few things like certain things glowing and lighting up things. And most of this week has been trying to get the lighting effects right, and if you guys have any other ideas, leave them down below. But I think that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed.